Hi, guys, and welcome to episode 9 of All Good Choices with
Cheryl
and Haley. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, hello.
Another exciting, fun week for everyone.
Yeah, we're filming on Valentine's Day.
We're spending it with the ones we love most. So that's good.
Something.
Yeah, what did we do this weekend?
We had a little Galentine's. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of small. It was like maybe 7 of us, I think.
Yeah, it was 7 of us.
Eli and his roommate and his girlfriend came over, and then my sister was here. Haley came. Then one of our other friends came, and we just had like
Pasta.
yeah.
We did like a pasta bar.
Mhm.
It was fun, and we got hella desserts. So good. That was the best part.
We love Publix.
We love Publix.
Their desserts went hard this Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Their chocolate covered strawberries. They had all these little cookie icing cakes. They're so good.
So good. So we just went Hesher and spent so much money on 7 people. It was so funny when we were shopping because we were like, yeah, it's like a small group. And then we got like 6 things of pasta and then 3 different desserts, like giant desserts and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then we were like,
the
what are
desserts
we doing?
alone were like $50.
Yeah, like what are we doing? But we went crazy for real.
But it was delicious.
It was worth it.
Eli's like, oh my God.
I wish you could see Eli's face. But yeah, so dropped a bag on Valentine's Day, but it was good. And we watched the Super Bowl halftime show. What did we think?
Halftime show was fire.
I agree. I love me some Kung Fu Kenny, so love seeing him. I teared up a little bit. I missed him.
Crip walking on the
Yeah. The fit was fire.
The dancers were going in.
They were.
Loved it.
50 Cent hanging upside down. Love that.
Yeah.
I love the little cameo.
I
I just think it was
the
fucked
special
up.
appearance.
Yeah. I think my biggest gripe is 1, why was Eminem in it? I hate Eminem. Sorry. 2, the fact that they had him like jump out of a building like this giant entrance
They like
in
destroyed
Black History
it.
Month. They had the white guy come up. Really? I just watched that and was like, okay, y'all, we can't have
This is what we're
anything.
doing.
Yeah. Cool. Right when I think this is going good. Eminem
And a song
with
from
his
2002.
Sharpie eyebrows. Did you see him?
No, I did not. Look at the eyebrows.
I was clocking him, and he had them Sharpie
How
eyebrows.
old is that man?
Old. Yeah, like let it go. I'm just glad he didn't do Rap God. I hate that
so
song.
funny. Oh my God.
Like the fact that him and MGK were beefing.
Yeah, what was that? What was that in our society?
Especially because MGK, like his songs are all like just nothing.
Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah. Just nothing compared to like Eminem's style of music.
Eminem is like hard rap, like screaming
Yeah,
into the
and
microphone,
just,
and
like-
MGK's like, "I love you. I'm
Yeah.
sad. I'm a sad boy."
Yeah. I think probably one of the worst experiences of my life was when I went to go see Young Thug and then I had to sit through an entire MGK set.
What a random ass opener.
Yeah. We were just talking about this, but yeah, I wanted to die the whole time because he did this song, right? So I don't get copyrighted. Basically he says something about like, I've got the candy, right? And he like repeats it in the chorus. Any MGK fans out there? And so he did that whole song, right? It's already like 4 minutes long. Then he did an encore of the same song. He did it again. And I was
what?
like,
He did the same song twice?
Like, he did like the chorus like 3 more times after the song ended. And I was like, we get it.
What
You've
was
got
the point?
candy.
What was
Yeah.
the point?
It was terrible. But then my baby came out, so it was fine. But then we were backstage, right? Here's tea. Here's tea about MGK. So we're backstage.
This was pre Megan Fox, right?
This was 2019.
Okay.
They're on tour, whatever, and then I had gotten meet and greet passes for Young Thug.
Mhm.
Obviously, I was so excited, so fucking excited, and it was at it was in Jacksonville, so it was at the Jaguar Stadium. So they have like an indoor like training field, right? And so we had to walk through that to like go. It was so sick, honestly. I was like, wow, I'm like behind the scenes, okay. And then
Okay, football star.
yeah, and then me and Diani, we went together and we were like within like the first like 10 people in line.
Okay.
So we were like hype for real.
yeah.
And so we're waiting on Jeffrey and he was like in the shower. They're like, he's in the shower, he'll be right out. And so I'm like, okay, fresh. And then
I just want to smell good for y'all.
yeah, and then MGK was just like out there with us and he's like talking to
He was
people.
waiting in line with you guys?
No, well, he was waiting in line to meet
He
us.
was trying to meet Young Thug.
He was like in the back with us, because it was like where the tour buses were.
Okay.
So like there's this rapper that's like on Young Thug's label. I don't know if his name is just Duke now or if it's Lil Duke, but either way, so he's on the label. So he was like back there, and like his like Young Thug's sisters were back there, whatever, like tossing around a football and all that, and like MGK was with them.
Okay.
So he's like talking to people, and he like came over to everybody, and he's like, "Oh, like how's your night going, whatever." And I was just so uninterested because like I don't give a fuck about you, really.
Sure. Yeah.
And
yeah,
then it was just so crazy that I was like standing in front of him, and I always thought that when I would see celebrities in person, no matter if I was like a fan or not, I'd be like starstruck.
yeah.
And then I was just looking at him like, you were just a normal guy.
You're just some guy.
You're a mortal. And I was like, okay, yeah, but not like that. When
Every
I met
man
Young
is
Thug.
just some guy.
Yeah, not Young Thug.
Yeah,
He's-
except for Jeffrey.
Yeah, he's a man. He was fresh out the shower.
yeah.
I could smell the
Mm.
cleanliness. Yeah, I was like, wow.
The steam.
Yeah, I remember we're getting on a really big tangent, but it's in my brain. I remember it was like a wall or whatever, and you walk up these stairs, and then like you come around, and then he's just right there, right? So I walk up the stairs, and I look at him.
Was it like, oh?
Yeah, it was like angels from
Spotlight.
above,
Yeah.
And so I walk over, and I'm like, it is so nice to meet you. And then he looked me in my eye, into my soul,
Sure.
looked me up and down.
Okay.
And was like, it's nice to meet you too. And I was like, is he trying to fuck me right now?
Yeah.
No way. And so I walked over to him. I took my picture with him. He looked so pissed off in the picture. And I was like, okay, sick. And then
Did they take pictures too? Just
No.
you?
originally it was supposed to be before
That's
the
so
show,
stressful,
right?
okay.
So before the show, like we would have gotten like people to take them, but for whatever reason they couldn't do it before. So they were like, oh, we have to do it after. And since it was after, it was rushed.
Got it.
So it was like
okay.
you literally have 5 seconds, take your picture and go.
Got it.
I didn't care though. And then so I took my picture, and then I was like, I think I was like, have a great night, like whatever I said. And then I walked out, and I was like, wow, I'm never gonna get higher than this.
Yeah, this is my moment.
Yeah.
Now I
can't-
can die happy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't think of another day that'll be better.
Then meeting Thugger.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so good. But anyway, speaking of love, yeah, love Thugger, love Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I worked today.
I worked today too.
Yeah,
I had a shorter shift, a little 9 to 4 action.
yeah. Luckily, it was relatively slow at work today.
Same, but it was like steady, but there was like way less people. But yesterday was fucking
'Cause of
insane.
the Super Bowl.
Insanity.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had some girl call out.
Today or
No,
yesterday?
yesterday. And like it was at like 6 a.m. that she called out. I had to get there at 5, and I was there at 6 a.m. I was doing all my stuff or whatever. And I hear my manager like on the phone with her. Well, I answered the phone, and she was
Mhm.
like, "This is blah blah blah. Can I speak to
You
a
said
manager?" And I was like,
no.
"No,
You
you may
cannot."
not." She's like, "I've been trying to call." I'm like, "That is some bullshit." Because I've been here for the past hour. This is the first time I heard the phone ring. You're
Right.
supposed to be here 3 minutes ago. Where are you at?
Right.
So I don't know what her excuse was, but I wanted to call out a lot during the Super Bowl. Like
Yeah.
leading up to it, like every day I was like, should I call out?
Yeah.
Should I like make an excuse so that I can have off? And then I was like, no, I can't do that
Yeah.
to my people. I really wish I would have though, because fuck that shit.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Literally fuck that shit. I almost called out today. I didn't really get much sleep last night.
You were agonizing.
Yeah, I was in pain last night. So I literally slept for like maybe 2.5 hours. So and like I woke up at like 4, and then I just like stayed up basically, and then I just
Mhm.
fell asleep for like another 20 minutes. And so around like I had to be at work at 12. So it was like 10 a.m. and we open at 10. So I was like, should I just call them right now and be like, I cannot do this today?
Right.
But I'm trying to get my bag, sis.
That's what I kept thinking too, because I was like, I wish I could call out like 3 hours and then go in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like I wish I could just
go
be
in
like,
a
hey,
lot
can I
later.
just come in like later?
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't want to lose out on a whole 8-hour shift, but what's a couple hours?
Exactly.
That's
Well,
fine.
I figure I took off for my birthday and stuff. That's
Mhm.
coming up.
Next
Pisces season's
month.
coming up, everybody.
Oh my god, like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I took off for that. So I was like, I'm getting my days off. Whatever.
I know I have this weekend off, so I was like, I can't like really
Yeah.
do too much. Like
Yeah,
chill out.
Exactly. Well, because of Valentine's Day,
We're thinking about love,
yeah, we've been thinking about love.
the lack thereof.
We've been questioning,
Are we good people?
yeah, Let us know in the comments down below if you think we're good people. Yeah, we've just been having a lot of like, what's the term for it? Like out of body conversations, existential crisis conversations.
Sure, yeah. I've spiraled so hard in the past, like I'd say like 36 hours. It's progressively gotten worse and worse and worse.
I think this might honestly be one of the worst Valentine's Day I've ever had. It's just so funny because the last episode I was talking about how much I love Valentine's
You're like,
Day.
I love love. And I'm like over here like, I fucking hate it. And I'm like, yep. Exactly, this is
love
why.
Valentine's Day. Like, so we did the Galentine's, like we're filming this.
Yeah, that was
Monday.
fun.
Yeah, so we did the Galentine's Day yesterday. Love that. I love spending it with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then today at work, like the vibes were pretty good. It was slow. Everybody was like kind of the same boat. Everybody was kind of having like a shitty day today.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think everybody's just like hungover from the Super Bowl and like
hungover,
tired, drunk.
Everything.
Like everything was just not it.
But like at work, like people kept dropping stuff. Like it was just something was in the air.
Yeah.
So, but everybody was still like good vibes, whatever. And then like, I came home. I was still in a good mood, even though I was mad tired. And then, I don't know, as the night has worn on, I've just been like, this just isn't like the best Valentine's Day I've had. Normally, I like wake up and I'm in a really good mood because I love the day.
Sure.
So I'm like, oh, I just love everybody and whatever. But this year I was just like, I didn't even really text my friends Happy Valentine's Day. Normally I do.
I didn't.
Yeah, normally I text all my friends like Happy Valentine's Day, love you.
I posted,
whatever.
but
me too. But like, whatever. It wasn't personal, so I don't know. It just felt off this year.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't have anybody to spend it with or do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like all goddamn day I've been seeing this shit on my Instagram, on my Snapchat. People I didn't even know were in relationships
exactly.
are
so
posted.
crazy.
I'm like, so everybody, every
Y'all
single person that I have on my social media is in a relationship.
Yeah,
like,
I had no idea. There's so many people. First of all, real tea. Some of these dudes that be in my DM swiping up all of a sudden
have girlfriends.
I was like, oh, wait a minute. I saw this meme. I think I might post it still. But it was like, everybody post your boyfriend and let's see who's got the same one.
Sure,
and
yeah.
I think what I'm just gonna do right after we're done filming is that go through and screenshot my DMs and then just post it on my story.
Oh,
no context.
That'd be good.
Expose
them.
Expose. Lay the house down. But yes,
ruin relationships. Come on. They do not deserve peace.
No. If I can't have peace, y'all can't have peace. Just like that video of the woman with the pots.
Yeah. I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Yeah, for real.
Exactly. But yeah, so we've just been, as you can tell, we've
bitter.
been in a really good place.
I sent a voice memo to Haley. It was like, I don't even know, like 7:30 this morning. I said, I'm single and I am bitter about it. And that's true.
Normally I'm
fine with it, but today it's hitting extra hard.
It's something in the air today.
I like to give myself a good like week throughout the year, spread out, that I can be angry about being single, but the other days I have to be fine with it.
Normally I'm pretty like chill with it. I don't really care. I like being
I
single.
love being single because I don't have to talk to people, but then it's like annoying because I also I don't have anybody to come home to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, ugh, this sucks.
It's only on, again, as much as I love Valentine's Day, it's days like today where I'm reminded I am in fact single.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? What the hell? But
and it's like you tell you're like, oh yeah, I'm single because I want to be single, and then it's like,
I don't. I'm tired of putting on this front. I don't want to be single.
That's right.
I
exactly. Don't. I want a movie, book, romance. Come on.
I want it. Like, why are you not obsessed with me? Why is nobody obsessed with me? This is what you're talking about. While we were preparing for Galentine's Day, we're like, why can't we find love? Like, why are we
I'm literally
this?
Like cooking pasta in the kitchen, like slaving, making 2 different types of sauces. And I'm like, I deserve to be loved. Like, what is this? I do this for my friends. Imagine what I would do for my significant other. I'm a writer, okay?
100%.
Not to like, make my dating profile right now, but I am loyal.
Exactly.
I will do whatever you ask me to do. I don't care.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Yeah, I know.
I will ride or die. So it's like,
that's my toxic trait. Even if you don't like
me, you can, and I'll believe it. I'm naive, and I live for the
fantasy.
Me too.
Because why would you? What do you gotta lie for?
Exactly. Why are you lying to me? Because I don't lie.
Well, I do lie, but
okay. Obviously, there's situations where I lie.
Yeah, but not like
if
that.
I'm talking to somebody, like seriously, I'm not lying to them. So like, why are you lying to me?
Yeah.
I'm just sure. No, but like, why are you lying to me for real?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't get it. Anyway, we're gonna take a short little break. I'm gonna cry a little bit, and then we'll be right back.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of All Good Choices. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to like and comment and let us know what you think.
You can stream this anywhere you stream podcasts, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at All Good Choices PC and Twitter at All Good PC.
Thanks again to Maserati Click Productions for producing this podcast. See you guys next week.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
We just had a long discussion about who we'd have threesomes with off camera.
Our dream Eiffel Tower.
Our dream Eiffel Tower. And I said Lil Baby and Harry Styles.
Mm-hmm. I said A$AP Rocky and Harry Styles.
Harry Styles will always be included. And then I said just regular like threesome, like not Eiffel Tower vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Megan Fox, Scarlett Johansson, or Doja Cat for a woman. And then Harry Styles is still the man.
Lady Gaga would be a good one too.
She's so small.
She's 5'2".
Yeah.
Me too.
Exactly.
Perfect.
You just throw her around, toss her like a beanbag.
Like a beanbag. Just launch her across the room.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyway, so
we were talking about how
lying.
we shouldn't lie. Yeah.
Mhm.
I got caught up a little bit. Well, I didn't get caught up necessarily, but I was thinking about getting caught up a lot during the summer.
I think you just got like residual karma from the lying.
Yeah. I was on some sneaky girl shit.
Mm-hmm. Which is why we're saying don't lie, because all good choices. Yeah, bring the name. Yes, lay the house down. Yes, Uhtred, bring the name in.
Good job, Uhtred.
Good job,
Okay.
Uhtred. But we're bringing the name in. All good choices. Don't lie because of your little tail.
Yeah. So I was like I finessed myself into a situationship this summer. Unexpected. Yeah. I was
Those are the worst.
I was at the bar with a couple friends, and then things happened or whatever.
Mhm.
And he like finessed me a little bit and he like kind of acted like, you know how they do, how they're like talking all sweet in your ear,
Mhm.
lying to lie,
Through
talking
their
about I
teeth.
want a relationship, all this stuff, right? So you're thinking, oh, this is obviously going somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I had known previously, I've met this kid before, but we weren't like friends or anything. I just like knew him like through other people.
Yeah.
And I don't know really what enticed me about him, but I was like,
Girl, me either.
but he was like a bad person pretty much.
Yes.
Like even like when we were in high school, like we knew like that he wasn't a bad, like
Yes.
had a girlfriend, ran a train on a different girl, like just not good, reliable vibes, right? But I was like, oh, you can change him. Okay.
Yes.
And I was also like, this is gonna sound crazy, but I was like, yeah, he deserves to be humbled and hurt.
That's not crazy. That's
so
real.
yeah, so right. I was on my my villain
Your
origin
villain
story. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so we were just like hooking up during the summer or whatever, and then it was like kind of starting to get serious, but I was like, I'm not really interested in this. But backing up. So first day that we hook up, the next day, I'm like, I feel myself kind of maybe starting to get some feelings. I got to
Mhm.
kill this really
Yeah.
fast. Do some little calling with other people, set some stuff up. And then a couple days later, I was like, well, like, let's just like, give this a chance,
Yeah.
right? Going against my better judgment.
Yes. 100%.
And everybody else is
Yes.
around me. Nobody was supporting this at all.
No.
And then we like get a little bit more serious, whatever. He's like hanging out all the time at my apartment and like with my roommates and stuff. And then I decide that I'm gonna be a little hot girl. He goes away on like a business trip or whatever. And I was like, I'm bored. And I need some excitement in my life. And I'm like, oh, it's like city girl summer, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like live. So I go to Orlando and I go and like hang out with this girl that I'm talking to. And we go to like this really cute bar. And like, it was just like, you know, when you tell people like you're going to give them the best 24 hours of their life,
Yeah.
that was like what I was
Yeah.
feeling. I was like,
Yeah.
this is so fun. We're going to go to
Yeah.
this bar. And then we ended up getting like a hotel room and like we went out like to downtown or whatever.
Mhm.
And it was Pride Month. We were feeling our gay fantasy.
Mhm. You were living your gay life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. And then like the next day, like nothing, just back to normal.
Yeah. It was like it's like you entered a different world.
Yeah, and none of that was discussed at all. So I was just like, I'm gonna live my life. This is my journey, nobody else's journey.
Yeah.
And then somehow I still got finessed.
Yeah. Well, I think we were talking about this a little bit. I think your problem in this situation was that you were like, no, he can't talk to anybody else. I want him to commit to me. However, I'm going to live my gay fantasy.
Right, yeah. I was like having gay sex in the other room. And then meanwhile, he's like calling me like, hey, baby, good night. And I'm like,
sorry, I'm having gay sex. Oh, good God. But yeah, so that's where the line comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, you know, maybe he did send something, but he didn't say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did we learn? What was the end result? You got finessed.
I did.
That's why you shouldn't lie.
I guess. Or should I better?
We're going off track.
We're missing the point.
What happened to the original plot?
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely karma for sure.
Yeah.
But also, like, he probably was never really like gonna commit or whatever.
Yeah.
He also told me that he was moving after he had already signed a lease.
What do you mean?
Like moving away to a different city.
Yeah.
Had signed a lease in a different city.
Yeah.
Then told me he was moving. Not like, oh, I'm thinking about moving.
Oh.
I'm going to go tour this apartment. None of that.
Oh, so he saw no future.
No future whatsoever.
That's rough as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fun. Fun little summery fling, you know?
Fun gay sex.
Fun gay sex.
I'm trying to, well, we've all been fucked over, right? I think my thing, there's been a few situations, and maybe in future episodes I would get into where I went wrong. However, it's not about that right now. It's about when I've been done wrong.
Oh,
it's not about what I've done.
Sure, yeah.
It's what's been done to me right now. But I think for the most part, I would say that I like am a good person, right? I don't really like do a whole bunch of extra shit when I'm talking to people.
I normally don't do extra sneaky shit like that either, but I was like, I don't know. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah. No,
I was not trying to put all my eggs in one basket because every time I put all my eggs in one basket, get fucked over.
Yeah,
right.
I saw a TikTok where it was like, I forget what audio it is. I posted it on my Snapchat, but it was like, when you like, oh, you keep doing good things to like get good karma, and then it like switches to like a different audio, and it's like bad things keep happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
This story I'm about to tell is like the definition of that, right?
Okay.
So my situationship, who I've talked about before, I was in deep, whatever, right? So we had same type of situation, like that you're just kind of talking about, like gonna commit, but fighting for my life every day,
right,
for survival. And so we went out, and me and two of my friends, Diani was with me actually, and then another girl, and we went out and we met up with him. And first of all, we go to this bar that I do not want to go to because it smells like piss and dick in there.
Is it the bar that I'm thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we go there, and I don't want to go there, so I'm waiting in line. I'm specifically going to meet up with him, and
that's why you don't want to go back.
No, I don't want to go back because it smells like piss and shit.
Okay, true.
And also the music is terrible.
They do be playing some like Sweet Caroline
terrible.
and shit in there sometimes.
And I don't drink when I go out. Most
oh yeah, that's
DD,
a place that I have to black out.
But also,
at.
I don't really drink anyway, even if I'm not driving.
Yeah.
So like, I don't enjoy the vibe.
Yeah.
It's dirty. I hate it. So anyway, we're waiting in line, whatever. And I'm texting him like, okay, we're waiting in line. We're gonna be in. And he's like, oh, like I'm actually like not going out anymore, whatever. Like we're going to a different place. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm already like.
In line.
At this point, I'm like about to go up to like the dude, give him my ID. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going in, like whatever. So we go in. Turns out he's just playing a little prank, and he was there. He like came. So
he's trying to get you not to go.
I don't know.
Do you think he had set something else up?
Well,
yeah,
maybe. So we go there, whatever, and that's crazy because like we had made the plan to meet up,
yeah,
you know
that's very bold of him to be like,
why would you set up another thing?
Just kidding,
knowing I'm coming, whatever. So we go
you
there.
have to have backups.
I guess we vibe, everything's cool, and then he lived like 5 minutes away from the bar, and like the bar's like an hour away from where we live. So obviously we're there, whatever, smoking, all that. So everybody's got cotton mouth. So we needed water.
Okay.
So he's like, oh, you guys can like stop at my place, whatever, really quick before you go home and get water. Cool. So we like split up, like get in separate cars, and then I'm calling him because I'm like,
where's this kid live?
no, I knew where he lived. I was there all the time.
Right.
But I was calling him because I had like either gotten there before him or something. Like
Okay.
I don't know. Something was like fucked up with the communication. So I was texting him and he wasn't answering. And then I called him and a girl picked up and she's drunk as hell. I can hear him in the background. Like they're in the car and I hear him and she's like, oh my God, like blah, 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 blah. Like you're a Haley lady. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, so are you guys like fucking? And I was like, what's your name? Like, who are you? And she's just like, like drunk as fuck. Like, you guys are fucking. Oh my God. So you guys are like hooking up, like all that. And I'm like, can you just like put him on the phone? Like, who is this
Who are
bitch?
you?
And so then he gets on the phone, whatever, right? So I'm already like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I'm in the parking lot. Me and my friends are. At this point, it's 2:00 in the morning. So I'm like
I
trying to
wanna
get
go
this water and
home.
go home. And the other girl I was with, she had to work at like 8 a.m., right? So I'm like, we need to go. He finally gets there. We go up to his apartment. I grab the water bottles, and then he fucking like corners me at the door, and it's like, "Come on, let's do a quickie right now." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, you pissed me off. One and two, bitch. I gotta go. It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm thirsty. My mouth is dry as hell, and I'm not gonna do that to my friends.
Sure.
What the hell? And
Better than me. I would have said yes.
He pissed me off. If he didn't piss me off, maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Who the fuck is this bitch answering the phone?
That's true. Because that's all I would have been thinking about too, actually.
I was like, what the fuck? And then, also like my friends like didn't like him.
For
so
sure,
they were already
obviously.
like pissed off.
They
That
were
we
like,
even
"Let's go,
stopped.
come on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
We
I
can
can't
get water at a gas station.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, I can't do this. Like, whatever. So then, yeah, we left, and then I was a pussy bitch, so I never really brought it up after that because I wanted love. So I was like, okay, if I don't say anything, he'll love me.
Okay. And how did that work?
Well, I don't think I should. I shouldn't say what I want to say. Well,
not great.
Let's just say that he slept with a lot of other people besides me.
Sure.
And I would find out in the most detrimental way possible that was happening. So it
not
didn't
a
work
fun
out
way.
good. Not a fun way at all.
Not fun and fresh.
No, not fun or fresh. It was giving nasty. So, yeah, it was super fun. And yeah, fuck him. If you're watching this, fuck you. So yeah.
I just be getting into a lot of situationships, I feel like.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it's hard.
Well, a lot of them aren't long term. If that makes sense.
I wish that wasn't true for me.
Mine
All
are
of my
like
situationships have been years.
God, no. Mine because you know what? I can't wait to send the text. Like you're one that I feel like you like think you're like you play the long game. I don't play the long game at all. I'm like if I want to send a text, what are we? I will send it. I don't care. We've been talking for a month. Okay. So what are we?
I would say like yes and no. I have a really hard time sitting on shit.
Yeah.
So like once I make a decision that like I need to say something,
yeah,
I'm like gonna say it.
Yeah.
However, I that kind of like gets me into some shit.
Sure.
Because it's like very impulsive. Or like I'll talk to you about it or I'll talk to Eli about it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, should I say something? And you guys are like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And then I do it.
Yeah.
Without really thinking about
yeah, I do that too. Where I'm like, I want to do this. Should I do it? And you'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I sent the DM or I sent the text or whatever.
Well, because most of the time, like, I guess like recently, like I was crushing on somebody. And then I talked to you and Eli about it. And I was like, should I say something? And you guys were like, yeah. And then literally that night, I was like, yeah. And the most, like, I was so bold to do that.
Was very bold.
But yeah, like it literally, you guys were like 50 feet away from me.
Yeah.
but like
she was like, I have to go do this right now. And I was like,
I can't I won't be able to sleep tonight.
I was like, I gotta get in the car. I can't see right now. I can't look at this.
I can't. I get so much like anxiety thinking about it. Like, what are they gonna say? Like, if it's that situation, like, do they like me back? Whatever. Or if I have to like confront them about something, I can't sit on it. So
see, I like to think through all possible scenarios in my head before I send the text. That literally only takes about a minute and 45 seconds. Because I'm like, okay, they either say yes or they say no. Basically, like they either are agreeing or disagreeing. Okay, easy. Hopefully,
My mind
it goes
always-
either way that I want.
See, normally I'm like, the worst they can say is no.
Yeah.
But then I start thinking, I'm like, well, the worst they can say
is
is
not
that
respond.
is not respond. Or the worst they could say is like, I really just think of you as a friend. I've never thought of you more than a friend.
I would kill myself.
Luckily, that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
I haven't been like friend zone like that where I thought there was something more happening.
No, not really.
Yeah, I've never
don't
had
think
somebody
so.
tell me like, I just think of you as a friend, really.
No, I've had people tell me like, I don't take this serious or whatever. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but I've never had
we're just having
anybody-
fun.
Yeah, I've never had anybody say the words
You're just
to
a
me.
friend.
Yeah. Which is good, I guess. Either
Yeah,
that or
because
they're
I'm
not telling me the
obviously doing
truth.
things that friends do not do with them for the most
Exactly.
part. So
Exactly. But that's always my biggest fear because we're doing more than friend stuff.
yeah,
But then my biggest fear is
Yeah.
that they try to gaslight me.
and they're
And
like,
they're like, what are
we're
you
just
talking
really
about?
close.
We're just besties.
We're just besties, and you're like,
like what?
no.
Nothing. It's not giving.
It's not giving. And it,
Uterid, it's not giving.
what is she serving? Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting rancid vibes.
Yeah.
That's what it's serving. Well, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up right there. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode.
Don't be an asshole and commit to the girl that you're talking to. You should.
Yeah, always commit.
Always commit.
Always commit. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Turn on the notifications.
Yes. You can watch this anywhere you stream or listen to it. My fault. Anywhere you stream podcasts, Apple and Spotify. Links always in the description. Our socials are in the description. So follow us on there for updates. And then
YouTube
probably
videos now are dropping.
Friday at 8 a.m.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for that. And then probably next week we'll do like a Q&A thing. So
yes, like
we'll put the
ask our
Q&A.
advice or something.
So we'll put the Q&A link in the description. You can follow us on the socials for it as well. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of All Good Choices. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to like and comment and let us know what you think.
You can stream this anywhere you stream podcasts, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at AllGoodChoicesPC and Twitter at AllGoodPC.
Thanks again to Maserati Click Productions for producing this podcast. See you guys next week.